Viral. Welcome to the King Mula Podcast. 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 Welcome to the King Mula Podcast, y'all. All right. Welcome, y'all. Wow. Let me start that over, because what was that? Let me start that over. Hey, y'all. My name is King. Today, this topic ain't gonna be too long at all. It's gonna be really, really short, straight to the point. Okay. If you heard in the, well, you should have heard in the first part, in the beginning of this episode. The key word of this episode, which is going viral, okay? What is viral? Let me tell y'all what viral is. Okay? This is without the definitions. I will break it down as well. When you go viral, you amass a lot of attention, which makes it seem like it's overnight. It's also different levels of being viral, but I'll get into that a little bit later in this episode. But the core definition is, without the definition, without me defining it, using the online dictionaries, it's amassing a lot of views and attention on a particular video or content that you have. Okay? All right. Now, let me just define viral. Not IRA. Viral. No, we ain't talking about the medical definitions. They talking about viruses. No, not that. Okay, there it is. But the second definition from New Oxford American Dictionary says relating to or involving an image, video, piece of information, etc. that is circulated rapidly and widely from one internet user to another. That's it. Cut and dry. That's it. That's what that is. Let's see, Merriam-Webster. It's the same thing with the first definition, talking about a virus. The second definition says quickly and widely spread or popularized. My goodness, man. Especially by a means of social media. Okay. Pretty much the same thing. All right. Viral. Things get viral. I'll check the etymology, see if it's worth even saying. Yeah, same thing. Starts with a virus at first. But the other part of the etymology is become suddenly widely popular through internet sharing. Is attested by 1999, so that was almost 30 years ago. So that's about 24 years ago. Yeah. That was about 24 years ago. 25-ish, 25. Let me just Yeah, I have to think about it. My bad. 25 years ago. But yeah, going viral. So now that we defined going viral, what am I trying to say? It might be similar to my other episode, which involves clout chasing. That's an early episode, and I was talking about the fake pranks, somewhat the BBLs and whatnot. But this one is more so tailored to when you go viral, is it worth it to you? And also breaking down the levels of viral, what is being viral. Okay, so what is a lot of attention? What is attention? Attention is, actually, let's define attention. Because people say it a lot, and you might think that everybody knows it, but let's just understand. What is it? It's taking note. New Oxford American Dictionary is notice taken of someone or something. The regarding of someone or something as interesting or important. Okay? So attention. You pay attention to it. You're noticing it. You're looking out for it. You're paying. You got your You got your. Let me get a different word. Not got your attention on it. Me using the word while trying to explain the word, explain pretty much the whole thing around it. Trying to use the word, trying not to use it is not really a challenge, but it's like, yeah, like you're considering it more. So when you pay attention to something, you're considering it, you're looking at it, you're focused on it. Okay, you're thinking about it. That's what grabbing at somebody's attention is. So you're thinking about it, you're focused on it, gravitating towards it, whatever else synonyms you want to use to find attention. But yeah, that is attention. So to grab attention, let me just define it with Merriam-Webster. Always got to give it a second definition as well. Where's it at? Okay. An immersion. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, a focusing of the mind on something. Okay. And what is immersion? Let me find it right here. Immersion is basically engulfing yourself, concentrating on it. Yes, you concentrate on it, you're focused on it. That's something that you're thinking about. That's what paying attention or grabbing somebody's attention is doing. All right. So, what I'm saying is it worth it going viral? I mean, before I go into that, I think that's the last point. Let's just find the levels of viral, because there's levels to being viral, okay? When somebody gets viral, let's say on social media, it's because they made content that would amass a lot of attention, or they said something that would get a lot of attention. It's not just a video or a photo or nothing like that. It can be a tweet. It can be a meme. Whatever that may be, whatever type of information. It could be something. It can be an article they shared, and then it just happens like that. But specifically, what I'm saying, when people who go viral for doing content creating, like with the pranks and whatnot, there are levels to it. Even on Instagram and stuff like that, there's levels of it. So you can get viral, but depends on how viral. There's low level viral, there's high level viral. Let's start with the lowest. The basic level viral is, I'll say it is 10,000 views or more. 10,000 views it's a viral moment. It's like infamous. It's doesn't get that much notice, but enough people watched it to where they see it. Enough people watched it, 10,000 views or more, and enough people see it where they may forget about it, but they invested the time to pay attention to it. So that's what it is. You grab the attention of people. You found something that you made, and you grab the attention. So now the next level, I guess. I said a low level. Let's get the medium level. Let's say you got 100,000. 100,000 views. That is actually going to circulate a lot more. There's a lot more people watching. There's a lot more eyes on you. And you're just a lot more popular now. Now that follower count will probably go up exponentially compared to the 10,000 views that you got. If you made something that really resonates with people, you're getting more followers, you're getting more attention, you're getting more recognition, and typically that comes with more followers, more subscribes to your account if you're doing YouTube and stuff like that, and just going up from there. Now, when you go a high level viral, that usually is in between. It's usually a million views. Let me not just try to range it right there, because the range is in between. Ranges in between the low, mid, and the high. Those are the ranges in between. You can still go beyond, but just for make it basic, it's 1 million views. You got 1 million views, you went viral. You went viral. That's usually what people would probably refer to as viral when you reach a certain amount of people. When you reach a certain amount of views, which is 1 million views, that's the baseline for like high level viral. So once you get that, as I was saying, apart from mid level, your following count should increase like significantly more compared to the other two. Typically, that's what's gonna happen. And following, subscribes, whatever the case may be, you got a huge portion, even though it's a small portion versus if you look at the world community, or you just look at the videos that amass that amount of views at like 1 billion, but it's still a lot. It is a lot. 1 million views is a lot. I'm not trying to minimize or I'm not trying to minimize how much 1 million views is. It is astronomically crazy. Even 10,000 views is crazy. Even 10,000 views is crazy. But 100,000, keep going up from there to 1 million. Yeah, you've hit that viral moment. And some people like to call it 15 minutes of fame or whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's what it is. Now you're more noticed. Now a lot of people, there may be people who notice you on the street. If you notice people in your area, especially if you've been doing it local and been sharing it around local, now people actually recognize you on the street because you hit that level of viral. You hit that high level of being viral, of going viral. So once you get that, a lot of things start to change. You start to get more recognized. The privacy is started to dim a little more. But if that's something you were seeking, then that's something that you're seeking. I wouldn't be. Not in this day and age. No thanks. I used to think so, but I used to, but this pretty much brings it to my topic. Is it worth it? I used to think being viral would be worth it, but then I started to think about it, and I really started to see, I'm a private person. I'm introverted, mostly. I'm a homebody, but I like to travel a lot. I like traveling, but I like being at home as well. I have a very balanced view of that. But let me just say, is it worth it to lose the privacy? For me, no. But I get wanting to be a star. I used to think about that. I used to think about movie deals and all of that. TV show deals and stuff like that, which isn't a problem. It's just, it's a new change, so are you really prepared for that? Or do you really want to go viral? When viral, I'm speaking in the case of social media, but I'm expanding it to the entertainment world in general, because nowadays you can get a deal like that if you go viral, if you get a hit, if you become a success. if you put yourself out there and have the right marketing team, of course, but you have more eyes on you, which means you get more recognition, which means companies and, TV networks are all more interested because you attain that level of viewership. So, is it worth it? It all depends on you. Did you really want to do this, or were you doing this because you're doing it for the money? It depends on your reasoning, what you're doing it for. Me, if I was to go, I've been low level viral before, and honestly, life really has not changed. Well, yeah, it hasn't where it affected me or how I look or people recognize me on the street or nothing like that. I have no problem with that at all. Because I still walk around, I can walk around now. I've been low level viral, almost mid level viral too. And, I'm still living a private life. I'm still good. So I'm not in that big public eye. I don't know about yet. I was saying yet in my head, but I don't know. I'd have to still think about it more. But is it really worth it? Because, it's a big change, and are you prepared for it? Because being prepared for it, some people might say, oh, you'll probably never be prepared for it. You get a good idea by watching famous people and what they got to go through. And if you pay attention enough, you'd understand that they go through a lot in the public eye. Like all their stuff is usually more public than it is private, so it's a lot harder to maintain that level of privacy. It's still doable because even at the highest level, like Beyonce and stuff like that, they keep their family life private and stuff like that. So it's not hard, especially if everybody in the world knows Beyonce, but she's still living a private life. I'd say she's won. I'd say she's mastered the art of privacy, even being the super famous global icon that she is. I think same thing with Michael Jackson, even though there's been a lot of, things going on with him. Rest in peace. But yeah, that is is it worth going viral? Now, if that's what you want to do, okay, just know that that's what you want to do. Like me as a creative, I don't mind doing stuff behind the scenes. Like I will get in front of the camera, and if it goes viral, then okay. But I like the behind the scenes is really better because you don't really got to worry about all the attention that's on you. But it's easy. There's plenty of examples out there of people who got the attention and then they've kind of ducked off from the light after they finished doing what they felt like doing, whether it's getting enough money to support their livelihood or just dropping out of the public eye. I think that's notable, and you got to pay attention to those types of cases because it's important. So what I really want to pose to y'all, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying, is it worth it? Is it worth going viral? Is it worth being maybe I should mention this. Okay, let me mention this. When you go viral, it can be for a good thing or it could be for a bad thing. Depends on how you look on it. But if you're getting jumped in a fight and something like that, and somebody's yelling "World Star," World Star was a thing back then, way back when, at the late 2000s and mid and early 2010s. World Star was it. That was it. World Star's different now, but that was it. You got viral. It could have been for mainly fights or promoting your music or something like that. You just blowing up. It is a lot that goes in. And if you really want to go viral, just pay attention to what's happening to people who go viral and, making sure you're able to handle what comes with that. A lot of people really not able to handle what comes with it. And a lot of their past and whatever that they got going on seems to be, seems to come out and pretty much take them out, or, it becomes their private life becomes publicized to where they can't really, where it's just a lot of things that a lot more things that they're going through in the public eye because of whatever that they were going through privately before they got that level of fame, before they became infamous or whatever the case may be. So there's plenty of examples of that. So I'm saying, is it worth it to go viral? If that's what you really want to do, if you really want to go viral, because for whatever reason that you think, just make sure you know that it's worth it. Because there's a lot of people unhappy in the public eye because they didn't really understand the level that they hit, and they really don't understand what it really was like being in the public eye, being seen so much. And they weren't used to that level, and it could have caused their downfall. So pretty much pay attention to all that. That is pretty much what I wanted to say. Is it really worth it going viral? I think not. There's a hurricane that's coming my way. Hurricane Helen that's about to hit Florida sometime soon. So yeah, it's overcast today. It was raining a little bit in the morning. So y'all stay safe out there. I'm definitely going to stay safe. I'm staying inside. Not really, the roads are usually clear around hurricane season when there's an actual hurricane or a tropical storm on the way that's going to hit us. So yeah, or that's going to graze us. Not going to hit us directly, but it's going to graze us. It's because it's that big and it's that wide. But yeah, make sure you know why you're going viral. Make sure you understand. Make sure you look into what it really takes to stay viral if you want to maintain that lifestyle. If you want to continue going viral, I should say. All right. So with that being said, drink water. Be kinder to people. I can't say go outside now because there's a hurricane out there, and it's not really sunlight. There's not really the sun because it's being blocked by clouds, overcast. So if there isn't a hurricane around you, you go ahead and get your sunlight. For all the Floridians, stay inside. I mean, the real Floridians already know that, but the people who are visiting Florida who just moved down here, stay inside. Or evacuate if you need to evacuate. Listen to your local laws and make sure you keep good weather updates, all right? So, yeah. I'm King. It's King Moolah TV Podcast. I'm out of here.